Good evening, everyone. Ganesh and Tas here again from Cloud Complete.
Good evening, all.
How you doing, Ganesh?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we're here today to talk to you about something that we're very passionate about here at Cloud Complete, which is Office 365 Planner, and in particular, what are we talking about?
Taz, today I logged into Planner,
Mm-hmm.
like every day, as you know,
Yeah.
to manage my tasks, and I was pleasantly surprised to see quite a few changes in
Right.
the layout.
So they've updated the UI.
Yeah, they've updated the UI.
Fantastic.
And I think it's good, Taz, because this ties in with our webinar on Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. So just for those who don't know, we have a webinar coming up on Wednesday, which is in 2 days' time. So we'll post a link beneath the video if you want to sign up.
Absolutely.
It's a 1 hour webinar. We're going to.
It's 1 hour webinar, and all the registrants get a recording of the webinar as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And so that's for people who want to learn how to use
Absolutely.
Planner.
A deep dive into Planner.
Perfect. Okay. Great. Yeah. So it coincides well with that. They've just rolled out a new update to the user interface. Is that right, Ganesh?
That's right. So let's go into the Planner and check what the changes are.
All right. Okay, here we go. So first of all, for those who haven't seen Planner before, Ganesh, why don't you tell them what we're looking at here?
Right. So this is the favorites section in the on the Planner dashboard, and I'm not sure if you remember Taz, but
So sorry, I'll interrupt you there, Ganesh. So these are my favorite plans.
that's right.
So each of these boxes here represents a plan that's been created in
Right.
Planner.
Right. Of course. And the status of the tasks in those plans as well.
Okay, so not started, in progress, late,
Correct.
completed. So this is one of the areas that has been visually updated with the new user interface.
Yes. If you remember the older version, we had the legend below the chart, and it was pastel colors. Not very fun.
Very bright yellows and blues.
Yeah.
not
Whereas
very-
this one is like it's cleaner, and I think it's fresher when compared to the older version.
It looks a bit more business to me as well.
True, absolutely. So
Okay.
that's one change.
Alright.
And then the other change is the cosmetic part of it is we'll just go to any plan.
So jump in. So
Yeah, jump
maybe to this
into-
test one here.
Yeah, sure. Right. So the other cosmetic change is that how do you identify if a plan is public or private?
Right.
In the older version.
I don't know.
Have you noticed it?
No.
But that's why they've changed it. So what they've done is they've in the older version, and I noticed that today. In the older version, they had a padlock icon
Uh-huh.
before the name of the plan. So you had the name of the plan over that test.
Yep.
So they had the padlock
Yep.
icon before the name of the plan. Right now, what they've done is they've integrated that with the icon itself.
Okay.
So you notice it right away that it's a private plan.
Yeah.
And what's the icon for a public plan? What do you think it is?
Well, I'm guessing if that's a closed padlock, the other one will be an open padlock.
Bingo.
And when I hover, it's telling me it's a private plan. Great.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
those are the two cosmetic changes that I noticed right
Okay.
away when it comes to when it comes to Planner.
Mhm.
The other two changes are the other two or three changes are pretty much functional.
Mhm.
So click on the new plan on the top right, top left.
Up here.
Yeah. So if you remember the older version, they've changed it. It's again I'm reusing the word, but it's a lot more cleaner.
It's a bit, to me, it looks simpler and a little bit more streamlined.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
you just have to give the plan name over there, and then over there, that's where you decide if it's a public or a private plan, where
Right.
where you can look at my organization, or you can just choose the people that you want to see the plan.
Right. So in the older user interface, I think we had to put in an email address for the plan or something along those lines.
Yeah, if you typed in the plan name,
Mhm.
the email address got autofilled,
Right.
but I never really understood the need for that. So.
Right. I'm guessing that's for the group conversation
Yeah.
part. Right. Okay. So just to reiterate then, so now we create a new plan, we type in the name,
Yep.
so new UI plan,
Yep.
and then what we do is we say who can view this plan, so
if you want to make it public, go for my organization.
that means everyone in my organisation
That's right.
can view it, and
That's
if I
right.
change to only people I add, it becomes...
Yeah, you choose. It makes sense in the sense, let's say you are a finance person
Uh-huh.
and you just want to create a plan for your team out there, just the finance folks out there,
Right.
like expenses and stuff, right?
Yeah,
So
okay.
so you go for that.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Well, it's good. Streamlined, good. Easy to use, always
Absolutely.
good.
And the other change that I noticed was the label and delete. So prior to the new version, we had to go inside each task and then set a label to it.
Right. So the tasks being these
Yeah.
items on the dash.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Uh,
But right now you can just click. So for example, the older version, yeah. So you had to click on each task and then you had to select the label over there if you want to set a label.
okay.
Right. Whereas right now with the new version, you can just do it right from the dashboard.
So we just click on these dots.
Yep.
Go to label, and then we.
And then select your label. You can modify it and you can select it.
All right.
Like imagine this. Like right now there's just only one task in the plan,
Mhm.
but let's say there are 50 tasks and you want to label 10 of them. So you just have to, end up going to each task and then labeling it. Right now it's a lot more simpler.
Okay, that's good. And I've noticed here that we can also delete the
Yes,
task.
you can delete the task.
So we didn't. That wasn't possible. I'm
It
guessing.
wasn't a part of the older version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like. I mean, they sound like handy little shortcuts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was there any other new functionality?
The other
here,
thing
Ganesh?
was just click on the task, the test task. So the add attachment, the previous version had two buttons, which was add attachment and a link.
Right.
You
Yeah,
can-
I
you
do
can bet you
vaguely
are.
remember there being
Yes.
two buttons here. Okay.
Right, but as right now, if you click on it, so they've just combined it. So it's
Okay.
simpler again.
Right. Okay. Simplicity. It seems to be all about simplicity in the
That's
new
the key.
user interface. All right. Well, that's pretty good, Ganesh. I'm glad you highlighted that, and gives us an opportunity to get online and tell people about all the changes that are constantly happening in Office 365.
Right.
And again, just to remind people about the Planner webinar that we're hosting on Wednesday, which once again, if you haven't used Planner before,
Right.
good opportunity to jump in, learn what it can do for your business, how it might be able to help you save some time,
Definitely.
work more efficiently, and all of those types of things. So, have you got anything else that you want to say?
If you're watching this, you should come to the webinar. As simple as that.
Okay, and of course, just like always, if you do have anything you want us to cover in regards to the cloud, let us know in the comments, and we'll try to cover it in an upcoming recording.
Sure.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.